All right, so the kids are asking about this person selling Sunset, Bre Tiesi. Overall, I want to say the plastic surgery actually looks very nice. And I also want to commend Bre Tiesi as she is being open and honest about what she's having done. So it's less about what I need to pick out and more because she's telling people what she's done, which I always respect because I think a lot of people get this done. Let's jump into this and sort of look at what got from here to there. So we're going to start here at the before, and there are a couple things that I want you to pay attention to. I want us to look at basically the position of the eyebrow, kind of how it's a flat arch. I want to pay attention to the nose. A couple key points of the nose. I want you to pay attention to this little hump here. I want you to pay attention to the little tip of it here, and I want you to pay attention to the distance between the lip to the fold. Look at how much teeth is showing when she smiles, and then also look at that upper lip itself. Now, let's jump to the afters and talk about what she's had done. All right, before we talk about let's have it done, let's look at one more thing on the nose. I want you to look at how wide the ala is and how wide the tip is and how wide our upper lateral cartilage is in the nose itself, because that's actually going to be another treatment. So number one, let's look at this. So we see the eyebrows themselves are actually a little bit more pulled up, and we see the eyelids themselves are actually a little bit more open. Now, this actually begets a little bit of a question. Did she have something to do to her eyelids, or was this all done through Botox and fillers to help pull this up? I think it could go either way, but I'm going to go with this is just Botox. She also, spoiler alert, says she's had just Botox and not an eyelid lift. I would not be surprised, though, if she had an upper left, because you can see a little bit more eyelid show and less skin redundancy. Number two, kind of moving down, you can look at this actual our nose itself. So when we look at the nose, we're going to pay attention to this called the radix. It's a straight point. You can see nice and straight, very unnatural. Looks good though. People like it. Probably done with rib cartilage because it's so straight. Second thing I want you to look at is the actual width of this upper lateral cartilage. So in addition, the infracture brought this in. And then the third thing I want you to pay attention to is the actual tip of the nose. So you can see we have a more defined tip. This is kind of what we refer to as a boxy tip. And we do that through actually reshaping the alar cartilage, redefining tip suture points. And you can see actually it's been picked up a little bit. The other thing you see is the actual width of the ala is just narrower. We see a little bit more of our actual nostril itself. Now, moving down a little bit farther, we look at the actual distance. Look at this. We look at the lip itself. So a couple things we see that this lip's actually been pulled up a little bit. Probably when they did the nose, they did a little bit of a lip reduction, flipped that up a little bit, added some more volume to it. Now look at how when she smiles, we don't see as much as this tooth show. Part of that's because people have actually taught her how to smile, and so she's not actually pulling as much lip up. The second part of that, she's probably had some Botox put in to actually decrease the amount of this levator muscle from pulling the lips up and actually decreasing what people kind of call a tooth show. Not really a true gummy show, but it just helps to decrease that. And volume to the lips also helps decrease it. So that is how we go from here to there.